Welcome back, my fire amigos, to Paper Mario and the 1000-Year Door 2024. It's your amigo Cheating Inferno Boy here. And last time we bested Lord Crump and his machine Magnus von Grapple, and now we need to do what I was doing at the end of the chapter, or the end of last episode, I should say. Hunting star pieces and panels. The first place we need to go to is going to be Flurry's house, and to get the... Oh, hold on a second. Mercy me, sounds like some mail. Let's go ahead and open it. Dear Mario, I'm sure you're very concerned about me. But please know I'm fine. I'm actually worried about you. The fiends who kidnapped you are desperately searching for the crystal stars. I'll try to learn what I can about them. I'll email you again if I uncover anything, okay? You must know I miss you. Lately I've dreamed about days back at the castle. I hope we'll spend carefree days there again soon. Princess Peach. Isn't that precious, Mario? Yeah, so the first place we do need to go is going to be Flurry's house. There are two things we need to get. One of them is a badge, and the second one is one of those star pieces. So I'll meet you guys back there when we get to Flurry's house. Okie dokie, we are just about ready to enter into Flurry's house, so here we go. Now the one thing I mentioned before, actually I didn't mention it at all, we need to keep a look at these chairs. We got 3 in this section, and then in Flurry's house itself, there are a total of 3 more in here. This will be coming in handy for trouble later in the game. But here's the star piece. I'll go over here and flip it over. And then in this chest way over here, we got a badge. The badge is Super Appeal Partner. When you appeal the crowd, you get earned star power. It's more star power if your partner appeals. You could use that for the next chapter. I'll explain that when we get there. I don't usually use this. I just find it quite pointless because my chart, when I use stylish moves, my star power increases already as it is, so I really don't need it. But for the next area, we are going to go back to the Rogueport Sewers to get a few things. So I'll meet you guys back in Rogueport Sewers. Alright, we are back in Rogueport Sewers, and I'm going to go head back to the main port. Wait a minute, no I won't. Almost forgot about this one star piece in here. Oh, another panel star piece. Alright, let's keep moving. So first thing we need to do, we are going to go ahead and exit out this door here. And I don't want to go left, I actually want to go right. Because if we go right over here, and I see this little panel we saw from the beginning of the game, we can peel off with Flurry. We're going to peel it off. It's going to reveal a badge for us. Let's go ahead and open up this box. This badge is Happy Heart Partner, works the same as Happy Heart does. Periodically and throughout the entire game, your health will replenish for your partner, not just Mario. So before we go anywhere else, we need to go into this room here with the curse chest. Right in front of the curse chest is another star piece. That's a good thing they added. In the original game, if your partner was on the panels, the panel wouldn't flip over. So I'm glad they fixed that for this game. It's still annoying when you land on the panel, you can't flip over when you're standing on top of it though. Alright, so I'm gonna fly over this way towards the 1000-Year Door. I'm not activating the panel just yet. I always save that for when we're completely done with side quests. But in this room, from a prior episode, I stated there is a star piece panel in here. It's down over here. Nope, not here. Not here. Not here. Come on, there it is. Star piece panel. Alright, so now we're going to go over to the next section here. I'll meet you guys when I get to the next section we need to go to. Alright, here we are in the section I wanted to go to. I want to check out this door here that's covered by this panel that we can blow away with Flurry. And it is a door. Let's see what's behind this door. What is this room? What is the map doing? A warp pipe? Oh, that's good. This is an updated version of the warp pipes. I saw this on Reddit before the game came out. I was just curious about how it would work. But I'm more curious what the Switch does here. What? Excuse me? Excuse me? Dude, that's gonna make freaking speedruns so good. So apparently you just need to have a crystal star to activate one of these pipes. Now there are 7 holes, which bugs me though. It absolutely bugs me. Why it bugs me is because there's one for each section we go into. I'm gonna go back in here for just a second. I'm gonna rant a little bit more about this little pipe section. It takes away the fact that you had to travel through one pipe to get to an area. Fragile syrup. if you're cooking with recipes, side note, if you're cooking with recipes, I believe it works like a maple syrup. I'm not exactly sure. But about these pipes, so we have the one here that goes to Petalburg, which I'm going to go into now. It'll say right on the front, Petalburg. I'm going to go into now because there are some star piece panels in there. But if there's one for each section, it takes away the needing to go through the pipe and the sewers to the 4th chapter. Or if I'm thinking about this right, it takes away the blimp ride to Glitzville, which is the next chapter. I'm not sure how that would work. Man, I really don't. But if you flip that panel over there next to the gate, you'll find a star piece. The next star piece in Petalburg is actually going to be next to Bulbalber. We'll come back to Bulbalber for another chapter, or another chapter trouble, but not this time. And it's going to be right about... Nope, not here. Here it is. There we go. Flip that over. Alright, and the next place we need to go to is Hooktail Castle. Yes, for a star piece panel. Luckily, it's not that far into the castle, so I'll meet you guys there when we get to the place we need to be in for Hooktail's Castle. Alrighty, I have officially entered Hooktail's Castle, and luckily this star piece, like I said, isn't very far into the castle, so I'm going to go past all these troopers here, paratroopers and whatnot, to get to the next section of the castle, which is this door right here. Now, if you remember me hitting with my hair, the flip panel's just over here behind this fence. Move it, little dull bones. But it's just behind this fence here. Gotta ground pound this. Nope, come on. Nope. Come on. Nope, come on. There it goes. Yeah, that is the only star piece in this castle that doesn't flip panel, so we got lucky there. We didn't have to go to the top floor to find it. But now I need to go back to Rogueport through these pipe entries to Petal Meadows, and I'll meet you guys there. Okie dokie, we are officially out of Hooktail's Castle and heading towards the pipe we need to go to now, which is this one right over here. So and we're going to just go right into Rogueport sewers, and I'll meet you where we need to be. Okie dokie, now that we're back away from that little panel section after I struggled a bit, we're going to go to this section here. In this section here, we can go right over to this middle section right here, and do, there's a panel, ground pound this panel, come on. Oh, there we go. Now we need to head up back to the surface. Alright, back up to the surface. The first place I want to go to is going to be Rogueport Square. Also in this chapter, or this episode, I'm actually going to do some of the recipes too. Now that we have the kitchen open, we can do the recipes that we need to do. There's a total of 9. I don't think I did all of them in this episode, which is unfortunate. But here's the first one we need to find right from the news. Go ahead and grab it. And then the second one I'm going to go ahead towards, it's going to be in the back alley here. We need to go, I think its name is, or is it Goomther? Whatever his name is, it's got this Goomba back here we had to help earlier. It's going to be right where we talked earlier. It's going to be right there, so let's go ahead and ground pound, and that'll give us a star piece. The next place we're going to head towards is going to be Professor Franklin's place. No, we're not going to talk to him, but there is a star piece right in front of him, but I did struggle a little bit to find it. So I'll cut back to you guys when I actually get to find it. Alright, we are heading back towards Professor Franklin's place, and there is one piece here. I did go behind the Treble Center to try to find one, but there's no panel back there. But that being said, we will be back there later in the game to start Chapter 3. But now I'm going to go over to the west side of town, just because there's a lot of star pieces there that I didn't get, and on top of that, I forgot 2 physical ones. Or, it's open now for us. We will be coming over here for Chapter 3, but not right now. So the first one we're going to get is a elusive one that I didn't grab behind the pipe. It'll be right here. There we go. And then the next one is going to be a panel that's right in front of the parlor. Yep, there it is. Oh. And then what we need to do now is, there's a panel I thought was over here, but I remember there being one over here. Yeah, behind the trash can. I completely missed that one last time I was over here. But we do need to head up towards the back side. But the first thing I'm going to do is actually going to go into the parlor to kind of check it out. This is what the parlor looks like. It actually looks a lot better, especially the Pianta machine. We will be coming back here in a later part to play some games, because we do need to get some cake mix for a recipe. But I'm going to go ahead and talk, not talk to her, but I was looking for a piece. I'm pretty sure there was one left in the original game. I can't find it now. But I'm going to go ahead and exit the parlor. Oh, hold on, actually, I'm gonna talk to her real quick. I can now play the playing game. I do not want to do anything right now with the portal. I'll come in handy for another episode. But why am I still searching? I know there's not one here. Ah! Going back to the train station now. We see that giant, magnificent head of a train. Now there is one star piece to the right, but we can't go there just now because that's the entry to Chapter 3. We can go to the left though, and right in front of this girl right here, you're gonna see this panel. There's another star piece. Now, now that we're over here, there is one enemy type I need to tattle on down here. It's going to be the Spanias, which is the Spinias, but they're different. So I'm gonna go, using our paper form, I'm gonna fall into this grate that this kid's warning us about here. That I kind of glossed over last time I was over here. We just do this. I'm gonna fall right on this platform here. So first thing I'm gonna do is gonna go ahead and strike this Spania right here. And Spanias have spikes on their heads, like they're different. That's how they're different from Spinias. That's just about it. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this one. Then I'll tattle the other one. Spanias have an attack power, or health point of 3 and attack power. They're Spinias, but they have spikes. You can't jump them at this moment in time. We'll be able to do that later in the game, though. So I'm going to speed through this fight, and I'll catch you guys when the fight's over. Alright, that fight is now definitely over, and the next thing I want to do is actually go over to this corner over here. This is why we dropped down here in the first place. There's a star piece back here. Now I am searching for a panel over here. I thought there was one here. I was just going off of memory, but I was very mistaken. So I'm going to go down here into this next section here. And this section is the other half of the sewers. You see the giant block we saw before. Well, I am going to move forward here. There is a section I want to show off. Ah, come on. Move out of the way. No, I don't want coops. What I actually want to do is go down here. You see this little piece of paper peeling off. Go ahead and blow it out of the way. Reveal a pipe. This pipe leads to the Pit of 100 Trials. So I'm gonna go ahead and go away from that real quick. But that's important for later in the game. I didn't really want to fight this guy, but I ended up fighting him anyway. But this is where I'm going to showcase Gale Force. Actually, I never really use Gale Force because it's only used to blow away weaker enemies here. Just give us some time. It's worth the 4 FP. It's better at boss fights where you have an enemy that you just simply blow away, or a thing you can blow away. But for weaker enemies, as soon as what classifies as a weaker enemy is when you complete the battle, but it only gives you 1 star point. They don't give you star points for each enemy. That's when you consider it a weaker enemy. So you blow those away, and then we can move on. What I actually wanted to do down in the sewers is actually go into the middle section on the first floor. The only way we're going to do that is going to be landing on that platform again, so I'll meet you guys when I get back to that platform. Alright, we are back on that platform. What we need to do is hop over here. Now, depending on which one you sit on, those platforms lower or rise. You want to jump over there quickly to get over there. This section, this is the other half of the entire middle floor. But we're going to go back here, get another star piece. And then we're going to go explore this area a little bit. If we go in here, oh, not yet. I am still looking for a star piece panel. It's not out here. It's actually in that room I passed over. Actually, no, that room is different. We're not going to enter that right now. I'm going to go over here to get this badge, Soft Stomp. I didn't quite read it. I can't remember if it lowers your defense or your size for offense. Now I'm looking over here for star pieces. It's not behind any of these pillars here, and it's behind this. There's another star piece. Alright, what I want to do actually is go up this side here. Look at those buzzy. Is that buzzy beetles on that fountain? I'm gonna go up here. And this is what I was talking about. That guy in the middle is called Wonky. He will tell you stuff you may not know about in the game. It's just random facts. Sometimes he'll tell you about star piece. Like he'll tell you about that one right there. The other place I want to check out this. This is the shop. Look at the prices of the mushroom and the jamming jelly. 200 coins a piece, man. Good lord. But I did want to buy a slow shroom here. We will use a slow shroom for a recipe, and on top of it, we need another one later. I think I found it in the block. So keep that note in mind. 2 slow shrooms for recipes. Now that we're done here, I'm going to go back up top. And now we're going to go back over to the docks, and I'll meet you guys back at the docks. Alright, we're at the docks now, and the first thing I'm going to be doing is desperately searching for a star piece. There is one here, but I can never find it, like, at all. I was hitting my hammer around places, ground pounding in the wrong places. I do believe I find it in the next part, after, like, searching along the edge, because it is along the edge of that little wall there, but I'm actually going to go talk to Lumpy now. Lumpy's back over here, so we're just going to go ahead and donate him another 100 coins. Ah, alright, you come again. My dream is to get rich quick. I'm gonna strike oil and strike fast, or something like that. Initial investments of 100 coins. Thank you so much, you won't regret it. I'll keep accepting investments. Let's chat another time. So yes, he will be here one more time, and after that he will not be here until chapter 6. What the reward is, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. But you will definitely be rewarded heavily for that. You see, like, the star piece is there. I don't know why I didn't activate it. It is definitely there. But as soon as I hit this save block, which I think I do, I'm going to go back and start cooking recipes for us. I don't. I'm just going to go back up top. I'll meet you guys back when we hit the kitchen. Oh, did not mean to hit that. I meant to hit the pause one so I could check my paper. Like I said earlier in a previous video, even though there's a lot to this game, I do have notes for everything that we have, like every recipe, because there's a total of 56, and like written down what they all are, so on and so forth. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to this shop to withdraw all of the items I've been storing for these recipes. So what we're going to grab is, I would like to withdraw. I want to grab a mushroom, one of the ultra mushrooms I've been saving, a life shroom, a honey syrup, a turtley leaf, a fire flower, and that's about it. I can't do anything else right now. I don't have a couple items. Alright, come again, okay? I will most certainly come again. Looking at the recipes again, I'll cut back to you when we get back into the kitchen. Oh, and one more thing. You want to buy anything that will not cook at all. So I bought a fright mask just for that reason. Oh, no, I don't want a fright mask. Thank you. I thought you said something about points, but no. You want to buy anything that does not make anything. So in this case, we bought the fright mask because one of the recipes is called Mistake. Oh, so it's you again, huh, Mr. Stomp-A-Lot? My name's Zess T. I may not look like a chef, but I'm actually quite good. If you bring me ingredients, my cooking skills will burst to life and culinary magic happens. Want me to whip some up for you? I most certainly do. We're gonna start with the mushroom. Now, I think in this part, I accidentally sold my shroom fry. This is what the mushroom makes. It's just mushroom fry. You want to keep it for another recipe we'll tackle after chapter 4. I'm not exactly sure you like this, but here, go on, take it, Stompy. Mushroom fry. Want me to make something? Of course I do. Let's cook my ultra mushroom. Yes, now, it might seem kind of dumb to cook it, but this gives you something different than what the normal mushroom would. And you will need this recipe for another recipe. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not entirely sure you like this, but go on, take it, Stompy. And it's the shroom steak. Now, look at the numbers. 30 HP, 10 HP. And I'm using it for another recipe. That makes no sense, but we'll get to it after chapter 4. Life mushroom. Now, I made a mistake here. You're supposed to save that mushroom for another trouble. And it's one of the troubles we'll be tackling in the next episode. You'll see why I'm saying it's a bad thing now in the next episode. So when we cook the life shroom, we get mushroom roast. We're gonna cook the slow shroom. Here's the other reason I'm saying that it was a bad idea. I had no idea that slow shrooms cook the same thing as a life shroom. So if you cook a slow shroom and or a life shroom, you're gonna get a shroom roast. So to keep that in mind, we still need 2 more slow shrooms. So since I wasted it here, I have to buy 2 more someplace. That would be the downstairs shop, and there's also one on the block on the other side. We can get it this part, I don't think. So next thing we're going to be cooking is the honey syrup. If you cook a honey syrup, you're going to be getting a fresh juice. And it replenishes 5 FP but cures poisoning. Poisoning will not be a problem until the later chapters. I'm talking like chapter 5 plus. Alright, now with every single recipe from here on out, I am going to be skipping this entire animation. Probably not with the plus, but probably with a cut in the video, because sometimes I don't hit that plus in the bottom right corner. I just don't think about it. Because I like watching the animation, I really do. But with the Koopleaf we made a Zess T, that was the hint from Mayor Kroop. And then the last thing we are going to be making is the Fright Mask. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Did I not cook the fire flower this part? I'm not sure. Unfortunately, that did not turn out quite right. It happens. Go ahead and take it, Stomp. Yes, that ugly looking thing is called a mistake. No, I don't. You want to stop? Okay. Back whenever. Come back whenever, sir. Whatever she called me. But yeah, I unfortunately don't cook the fire flower. That's strange. I thought I did. Oh well. One of the last things I want to do is talk to Luigi here. This is a little part of Luigi's story. I will absolutely let you guys read it. I'm not going to talk over it. No, Luigi, I do not want to hear anything else. He's already told me what we needed to hear. Alright, next thing I do want to check out is going to be back to the big puny tree. And I'll meet you guys there when I get back to the big tree. Alrighty, everyone, back at the great puny tree, or the great tree if you will. But there is one thing we need to get here that you were not able to get as soon as you exited the chapter 2. We had to like despawn everyone, have them go back into the tree. And that is required, how you get it, requires you to talk to Petunia. Aw, Petunia's always getting in trouble with the elder. It's no fun for me. Hey Mario, can't you play with me instead? Sure, kid. Yes! Okay, this is so awesome. Ready to play Stump Petunia? Ask me any question you want. There's a question I can't answer. Easy question for Petunia. This means very easy. The easiest one to do would be ask her, which person does Mario like the most? There are 3 options. I believe it's, what tree do the X-Nauts study for the heck of it? And which house does Luigi decorate the best? I don't think she knows those too well, but the one having her guess which person Mario likes the most will give you the Mystic Egg. We need 5 of these. Yes, 5. Now, I'm going to say this right now. Spawn trapping, or item respawning works for this section, but you can't do it until you completely exit the forest. Yeah, you need to completely exit the Bogley Woods, then come back, and then do it again, over and again. We won't be doing this till after Chapter 3, because there is a warp pipe that takes you right to the Bogley tree. Now, you notice I tried it here, and when we go to talk to Petunie, I cannot get the egg. I'm just going to showcase that in here in just a sec. Use that again sometime. Yeah, you see, she won't talk to you until you absolutely exit the entire forest. So that will not be a thing that we are going to be doing often until we get that warp pipe out here. But I will meet you guys back at the kitchen to cook this egg we just obtained. Alright, we are finally back in Roquefort after some fiddling with trying to get the egg to spawn in. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go all the way over here. Actually, first thing, I haven't actually checked out this much, have I? Hey, yo, I got all the hottest products right here. Yeah, look at that jam and jelly, 120 coins, dude, oof. Even that Hammerman's expensive at 240 coins. We will be buying that jam and jelly eventually, but just not right now. The one thing I do want to buy is going to be... Or not buy. The only thing I want to do is cook this egg. Want to cook something Mr. Clumsy Crush a lot? Yes, I do. Just cook this mystic egg here. Wait a second while I flex my culinary muscles. Doodly doodle-da. Alright. With that, we're gonna have our good old fried eggs. Same thing as the original game of replenishes 10 HP, but it's a lot more absurd to get it in this game than it is the other game. Alright, but there is one more thing I do want to do. I don't think I talked to Bluey, did I? No, I didn't. I don't remember it. Hi, I'm Bluey, and this guy's a total liar. Don't listen to him. You heard this story, right? Well, he did try to throw me, but he completely tripped. And what happens? I end up into lava. Lava, man! You think that feels good? Thanks to him, you can stick a fork in me. I'm well done. My pale skin's crispified. I'll never forget this guy. I'm gonna make him pay it if it takes that a whole lifetime. That's the only reason I'm still hanging around. You pay, Luigi! And yeah, Luigi's kind of a klutz. During his story, he said something about lavas and a volcano, but I'm gonna end it there. Next time, we're gonna be tackling some of the troubles. I'll see you guys in the next one.